bring both of your knees to bend. And then take your heels away from each other as far as you can. This way. All right, so knees come together and grab a hold of this with all your might. Good. So you see how you're already, like your hips are trying to figure out alignment there?
Yeah, right.
That's good.
It's
so like just
swinging.
leaving, the more, so try to hold it for 10 seconds. You're about 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then bring your feet together. Let your knees fall out wide. There you go. Feet come to prayer.
Your hips are tight.
Mm-hmm. Just 10 seconds. You're at 3, 4. Now press your feet a little harder together. 5, 6. Yeah, she's got it. Her body remembers. 3, 2, 1. And then switch positions. Your feet go wide and your knees come together. So we're going to take this block, put it back through, and take your heels as wide as you can. Wider, wider, wider. There you go. All right, and then for 10 seconds, with as much strength as you have, squeeze this block. And it's going to shake, and that's what you're looking for, that little wiggly, wiggly. The muscles are re-educating as they kind of wiggle, wiggle. 5, squeeze. 4, 3, squeeze even harder. 2, 1. See how our core starts to firm just with that? All right, and then switch positions. Bring your feet together and your knees wide. And you need like 10 seconds for the body to remember it. Say if you just go into it and then it's just kind of hitting the elasticity. And contraction. So press your feet together and then just let your knees hang low. You're aiming your knees towards the floor while your feet squeeze together hard for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And one more time, the opposite direction. Knees come together, feet go wide, and take your heels wider. And so as you get your heels as wide as you can, and then start squeezing that block.
And you like them jiggling.
That's good. I mean, your body's trying to figure it out. And so it's like, wait, I don't know how to use my hips evenly now. And just how when you were sitting, you felt that pain in your groin. Well, we're activating groin right now, and it's what you're not using. It also, the more you activate your groin, the more the pelvic floor supports your lower back. The pelvic floor supports your lower back, and your diaphragm supports your upper back. So see if you can take your diaphragm and press it into your spine. Yeah, you're so strong. And then lengthen in the back of the neck. This way. And then open in the front of the throat. All right, squeeze real hard for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Woohoo! I'm going to take it a step further because she's really strong. Go ahead and bring both of your knees up over your hips. Good. Now we're going to do the same thing where you were at. We're going to take this, bring it between your knees, hold it, and then start to separate your heels as far as you can. This way. Keep squeezing the block so you're going to have opposite actions. Squeeze this block and separate heels. Good. It's already hard, right? Now press your lower back into the ground. Good. And keep squeezing the block. And then you're just going to aim your feet to go away from each other. Opposite, right there. Now hold on to that for 10 seconds. Aiming for your lower back to press down, your knees to squeeze the block, and your feet to go outward. For 5, 4, as hard as you can for the last 3, 2, 1, and then relax. You can bring your feet down.
How was that?
It worked.
It worked.
It got there.
So what's happening is her glutes are getting tight, and then the groins are getting loose and then glued into place. So they're not working in the groins as much. The groin helps with the pelvic floor. It also helps a lot with like incontinence and like sneezing and peeing on yourself, or when we get so up there, sometimes the bladder even falls out from down there.
Uh-oh.
So I don't know if you've heard about that, but it's pretty common.
My grandmother had that happen. Yeah, they had
Yeah.
to put her a donut in, but she doesn't have that. We already went to a urologist last week. She's good.
We're going to finish with a few shoulder stretches, so you can go ahead and sit up as easy as you know how. And then make your legs as comfortable as you can, because I know it kind of cramped up in the last position. All right, so take your right ear to your right shoulder. That's good. And then take your hand up and on the other side of your ear. All right, so instead of pulling your head, you just go as far as you can with your ear and then press your head back into your hand. You're going to hold it there with your hand. Do you feel the stretch?
I'm going this way.
Let it fall to one side. Like just,
Let your left ear move towards your left shoulder.
Left ear.
Yeah. And
Left
then,
shoulder.
all right, that's as far as your body will let you go. Now press your head back into your hand. There you go. You feel the stretch now?
Mm-hmm.
Take 7 seconds. Keep pressing your head into your hand for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. We're going to do the other side. So bring your right ear as close to your right shoulder as you can, and then form a wall with your hand. Now press your head into your hand. You're pressing towards the left. Yeah. So making sure that you're not pulling as much as you're pressing. There you go. That's it. That's it. That side's a little tighter. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. And we'll do the last one. Bring both of your hands behind you and then palms facing down. You got this?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Now, to get this to stretch out more, we need to activate into the diaphragm. So you remember when I said take the back muscles and hug them around and then roll them in? Yeah, hold that and then try to stretch out your heart. There you go. Now take a breath in, expand. Keep holding this in so your breath comes into your chest rather than your belly. Good. Again, keep your belly hugged in. Inhale here. That's good. And then exhale. Aha. One more time. Inhale here. Exhale. Nice. And so that was 3 breaths. You did really good. We're going to take it a little bit further. Same thing. So what you're going to pretend like is that there's a pencil in between your shoulder blades. So you're going to squeeze that pencil. Got it?
Uh-huh.
Keep holding on to the pencil and then take your back and then wrap around into, there you go, and then make sure your pencil's still there behind you. And so your next 3 breaths into your chest. Try not to let your belly expand. Feel the difference there? So she's kind of getting into the anterior deltoid, just opening up the space. See if you can get your breath right here. Nice.
It's up.
Yeah, you got it. Good job. So that's 5 things that we went through today, and they're all on video. And I think the best way to send them is through
Email.
Messenger
oh really?
or email. I could do email.
Either way.
Because Messenger allows you to just like click on it and download it right into your
A
album.
video that long it allows?